relationship trouble or issues, the government, society, social media, family, friends. Now you got all this stuff on you, right? You got all this stuff just sitting on you, but now you shaping up. Now you're being molded. Now you're shining. So when you come out after all of this pressure, who are you?
I think control.
I think peer pressure is like when your friends make you do things that you don't want to do, but you do it because they're your friends.
High school. Definitely high school. Yeah, when you're young and you're just eager to fit in and have friends and.
When it comes to peer pressure, it's basically allowing somebody to have some sort of control on your mindset and how you think. You know what I mean? If you were to have self-control of your own thoughts, that peer pressure would have no validity.
Forget peer pressure. No one should be able to pressure you, bro.
Well, we're Nigerian, so the pressure say a lot. There's a lot of pressure to.
You can't turn back, really.
Yeah, to achieve and to do great. And that, I want it for myself, but it's if I fail at something, I'm not sad about failing it for myself. I'm sad about failing it for
That's the worst news
my
to
parents
tell,
that sacrificed everything to come to this country for a better life for their children. So I think that's when I think about where the pressure is coming from, it's like external, and there is some internal pressure, but the external pressure is bigger.
But also just with friends, having friends that try to get you to do stuff that you really don't want to do. I've had friends like that. I'm not gonna say names because that's messy, but
I feel like that just comes with life. We all feel the pressures of things, whether they be outside factors or ourselves. You feel me? The pressure I put on myself is higher than anybody can put on me. So in order for me to deal with that, it just comes to understanding sometimes in life you're gonna have to do what you don't want to do to get where you want to be. And if the pressure is for the better, then I'm willing to do what I gotta do, even if I don't want to do it.
I went to college and didn't really think about what I wanted to do. So I knew I wanted to do nursing, but me, myself, talked myself out of doing it. Wasn't smart enough, the negative things you tell yourself. So my dad always it felt like pressure. It didn't feel bad, it just felt like I wanted to make somebody proud, and it's something that I always wanted to do. So him, it's pressure in a way, how he kind of, encouraged me, in a way pushed me. But it did kind of feel like pressure, so.
Give me a second. I don't do nothing I don't want to do no more.
I don't feel like I've ever done anything that I haven't really wanted to do.
I ain't did nothing because if I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it.
I'm definitely a people pleaser on a certain level, so I do certain things just because I feel like there's an expectation for me to do them, and if it's not too difficult for me, I'll just do it because it makes someone else happy. It may make my life easier in the future.
I think in relationships, you think that you're ready for it, right? You think that, okay, I can handle this. I think whatever life throws at me, I'm ready. And that might be pressure. It may be pressure from, oh, you should get married. Oh, y'all look cute together. Oh, y'all would have cute babies. It's little. It's almost like a white lie. But the more you say it, it's still a lie, and it gets bigger. You know what I'm saying? So the more you tell yourself, oh, it's okay. Oh, yeah, that would be, oh, yeah, it amounts to pressure now, because now you got all this stuff sitting on you.
I think that happens in all relationships, whether it be friendships, love relationships. It's all about compromise, because no two people are going to be on the same page about everything, so it's a give and take relationship. And so you do those things because you care about that person.
If I do decide to do it, it's because I have that energy to give. It's like I'm not in a place where I regret doing it, but I don't want to do it, but I'm doing it to make you happy, and I have that energy for you.
no. Do you do explicit? Can I say fuck no?
I think the fact that social media is so heavy in our everyday lives, that is peer pressure in itself.
Honestly, just don't go on social media and post.
I literally just got off of it because it was too much.
It's just another form of noise, right? You either listen to it or you don't. Social media can be good, social media can be bad. It's just another way that the world has evolved, right? It's just one more thing you have to adapt to. No different than television or the news or text messaging or anything else.
I don't let it apply to me personally, but I do understand that others may be sensitive to it and it means something to others, so I take that in consideration, but I don't let it dictate what I do when it comes to my decisions.
You know, it used to be fun. Like when I first started, it was like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok was a lot of fun, but then it kind of felt like, oh, you know, I want more followers, I want to do this and that, I got to put more stuff out there, and I felt like I was doing stuff for other people and not for my own enjoyment. And then comparing myself a lot to other people, and that puts a lot of pressure on you to like, well, I don't have that type of body.
As a natural woman, and when I say natural, I mean like no other substances in my body but what I was born with, it is a lot of pressure to not want to go get a BBL and not want to be a stripper. Like, because the life looks so glamorous.
Social media is very depressing. And you could be really happy and open the app, and the next thing you know, you're depressed.
The whole Roe and Wade overturn. To get personal, I did have an abortion. And I say that because I want other people to know, like, it's okay that you got one. You've had your reasons, whatever they were. But the pressure now is for women to try to find care. That's crazy. It's pressuring us to be quiet. It's pressuring us to sit down and be still and not stand up for our rights and not be who we are. We got uteruses, we got pussies, we got clits. What the fuck you want us to do? We bleed every month, we have your kids, and we fuck you. Like, what else do you want us to do? And we can't even do the bare necessities of taking care of ourselves. And that pressure of not being able to feel like a woman, feel like I can go out and get care, that's hard.
Just expectations, you know, just what is expected of a man, subtle things that aren't really defined, things that sometimes are defined, but a lot of different things at once, right? And it can sometimes be overwhelming.
Honestly, it's to be a provider, you know, like be a person that could provide for my family, somebody that could provide for his woman, for his friends, for those in need, be a support system, you know, like that's the pressure that I feel like most men come with just because that's the expectation. And I've been watching my father and my brothers, and they've been examples of that, so I just knew to follow suit.
I think any strong man learns how to deal with it and persevere through it, you know?
Your path is your path. Don't let anybody else dictate what that path is for you. Choose it for yourself.
It is what it is.
I believe that the more humanity we have, the better we'll be.
As much as we talked about our parents, we do love you. We love you. If you do see this, we love you. We appreciate what you do. You know?
Man, shout out to Tulane High School, Rams. You hear me?
Hey, look, man. Shout out to my brother, Akeem. You know, we right here. This our strip. We live right around the corner. I ain't gonna give all that, but you know, we does it out here, man. Shout out to Mona. She here with me. Shout out Gotti. Shout out Mason. Shout out everybody, man. DC love. Shout out my Brooklyn homies.
I want to shout out Morgan State University. We are the Bears. Woo!
Yeah, I to you, so I don't want to shout out my school.
Bush owes me money. She's been like $10,000. I'm just playing. She doesn't always take care.
Shout out my dog Future. He's the best. Shout out my girlfriend Jordana. She's the best too.